All right, so we need to talk. And more specifically, I think we need to talk about the biggest problem of our sport right now, Jannik Sinner. I know that that might be controversial because he is probably one of the most skilled players to ever touch a racket. The only person who's up there with him are, the big three, back in their prime, and Carlos Alcaraz. Occasionally there'll maybe be an upset, but honestly, I really don't think that's going to happen. I have a lot of respect for him. Doesn't really sound like it because I'm saying that he's the biggest problem of our game, but let me explain. Basically, what I'm trying to represent here is that because he's so good at the game, and there's no Carlos Alcaraz to stop him, it feels like there's nothing that anybody can do. I've stopped personally watching tennis because I know who's going to win the tournaments. It's not a hard thing to learn. I only watch the tournaments that he's not in because I know that whatever I watch, I'm going to be disappointed because Sinner's going to win. Like, it's a set outcome. You can bet on him, and you'll probably make a lot of money. Now, I'm not saying that that's a good idea. Please don't do that. But the point that I'm trying to make is like he's so good at the game that it stops the watching the game from being fun. Like that is no longer an activity that I find enjoyable because I know the outcome. He's gonna beat everybody. I like name a person that will beat Jannik Sinner besides Carlos Alcaraz. Like I can think of like maybe Medvedev. Maybe. He got like a few wins. No, not anymore. No offense, like I love Medvedev. He's probably one of my favorite players. Like he doesn't stand a chance. Nobody stands a chance. This guy has everything. He's got everything. And it's to me the biggest asset that he has isn't a forehand, it's not a backhand, it's not a serve, although those are all wonderful assets. It's his mindset and it's also like it's how he never lets a point stop. He forces every point to go on until he physically cannot get to the ball. He forces the opponent to think that they have to hit the perfect shot or they will lose the point. That's what he does every single time. And that's the mindset that Carlos Alcaraz has as well. And it's what's so effective. It's brutally effective against these pro players. Cuz what are they supposed to do? They see like, oh, every shot that I'm hitting, no matter how good it is, unless it's like the best winner I've ever hit in my life, isn't good enough. Well, what is? What will be? And the answer is nothing. Like, but it's that mental lift that he has above every single other person in the game because nobody else can figure out like what to do with this. Nobody can wrap their heads around it. I like what are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Oh, and it's just not like I don't find it fun to watch him destroy my favorite players. I just don't. And do I love his game? Do I love watching his game? Yes, because God, gosh darn it, he makes the the best points in the game. You know what I mean? He's up there. He like he fights for every little scrap that he can. But it's not fun to watch anymore. I've seen this guy dominate the sport along with Carlos Alcaraz, and Carlos Alcaraz for some reason, for one reason or another, it's fun to watch. I think it's because he loses more often. Like when Jannik Sinner loses, it's like very rare. When Carlos Alcaraz loses, it's like it's like the person on the other side of the court played the game of their life and they won. The thing about Jannik Sinner, you can play against a person who's playing the game of their life and still win. And he's not playing the game of his life. He's just playing his game. Like he's not even going that far out of his comfort zone to beat these guys. It's like I just don't want to watch it. You know what I mean? You understand? I feel like I'm going crazy. But it's like he's so good at everything that he does. Like he's actually transformed my game. He's helped me hit better. And one of these days, I'm gonna record maybe a video of me hitting. I'm not the greatest. I'm not the worst. Um, I don't know. If I had to rate myself, I'd probably be like a 6 UTR, somewhere around there. Probably a little lower, honestly, like maybe a 5, 5.5, something like that. Um, and that's also, coming from a lot of ego. There's a lot of ego wrapped up in that. So, Um, but like hopefully this is resonating with some people because like the only reason why I watched Rome and or not Rome, but Geneva I think it was, maybe Rome too, is because Jannik Sinner wasn't in it. If he's in it, I'm not interested, bro. It doesn't matter the seeding. It doesn't matter who beats who. It doesn't matter who gets semifinal, bro. Like I just don't want to watch it. Like, is that crazy to say? It feels crazy to say, but I just don't. I don't feel like that's. I don't know. I hope that this makes sense to you, because if it doesn't, I'm I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid little idiot person. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. If you liked it, like it. You know that all the stuff. Apparently, it helps. Once again, it's like second or third video that I've ever filmed, so you know what I mean. What am I? Never. Jesus. Okay, well, yes. I didn't stop recording.